A Humble Soul, man. Humble Soul. We checking back in. Live from Chattanooga right now. Got Maal The Pimp in front of the camera, man. Second time we've been able to connect.
Right.
It's been, what, a little over a year now.
Right at 2 years. Right at 2 years, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right
Time
at 2
fly
years,
by.
yep.
Rap pioneer when it comes to chat, man.
That's what they say.
What's going on with you, man, since the last time we connected, man?
I've been cooling, bro. Rap hustling, you feel me? Rap hustling, doing my thing, man. You know, I've had a couple of things that done happened, a few events here and there. So I've been cooling, man. I've been cooling, bro. Yeah.
Nah, man, before we even go any further, man, I think the last time I connected with you, I don't think you had the necklace.
Oh, yeah, man. It's my mom, man. Yeah, man, rest in peace, my mom, bro. Her birthday was just a few weeks ago, January 24th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's her picture over there. You can't see all that. That's her picture, and yeah, bro. It's my mom, Brenda Carr. Rest in peace. Yeah.
R.I.P. to your mom.
It's my baby
man.
right there. Yeah.
Also, I can't ignore the hoodie either, man.
Can you read that, man? Can you read that? Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah, man.
That's how you feel?
Yeah. I don't really rock what he stand for, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. This is my second time wearing this. I shot a video in Washington, D.C. back in 2016 when he first got elected. And I had this. I had a few more different colors I wore. You feel me? I wore it for that and put it in the closet. You feel me? And then now there's all this stuff just happened. So let me break it out the closet. No. You did, yeah.
Hold on, so dog, so you went to D.C.
Yeah.
To the White House?
Right in front of the White House. Me, I had like 9 or 10 dudes from D.C. with me, and they all had I gave all of them a Fuck Trump shirt. So picture that. You got some thugged out looking niggas right there in front of braids, dreads, all kind of shit in front of the White House with Fuck Trump shirts on with a camera. Man, you know how much attention we got shooting that video? Man, people was watching our every move, following us everywhere. In between scenes, people walking up, can I get a picture of you with that shirt on? Can I go, you sign this for me? What's your name? Will you sign my autograph? It was the craziest shit, bro. It was the craziest shit, man.
So like Secret Service and no security guards and nothing?
Man, yes, they did. He go the craziest part about that. When we was up there, right, when they saw what was going on, they came, we was standing in front of the White House at first, so the Secret Service came over there like, hey, what y'all doing? We shooting a video. Okay, well, that's cool, but just make sure y'all go across the street. You can't block the traffic in front of the White House. All right, cool. So we went across the street. He go the crazy part. I had a bag in my hand, right? I had a bag full of DVDs and shit. We was finna shoot a scene. I set the bag down and then walked about 30 feet away to shoot a scene. They came over there and got on me about that, like I'm leaving a bomb, right? I wasn't even thinking like that though. But they was on that shit, bro.
All jokes aside though,
they was on that shit. And there was one who followed us the whole time. He had his AR-15. He had it pointed down though. He had his gun. He had a mask on. He followed us around every move we made. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Every move we made, he followed us around, bro. Yeah, to make sure we wasn't on no terrorist shit. He wasn't tripping. He was just almost to make sure we wasn't on no bullshit. You feel me? Yeah.
So what's the name of the song?
The President Is Whack. So what I did, this is the first year he got elected, you feel me? The first time. I took Young Jeezy beat, My President Is Black, and flipped it around, My President Is Whack. And went up there to D.C. and shot a video right there in front of the White House, bro. Just to make a statement. In front of the White House and in front of the Washington Monument. Damn. We had that whole shit on lock. On lock. Yeah. Crazy.
Man, I'm thinking that could... Maybe nowadays with TikTok and all that type of stuff, it would go viral. But back then, did they kind of like silence or shadow ban the views and stuff like that, or did it perform pretty well?
I don't know. I don't know if they did, because he go down at the time. I don't know what that shadow ban and shit was. Okay. When I think about it, for the video, for what it was and how it was, it should have went bigger than what it did. Yeah. So maybe it was some indirect behind the scenes silence on YouTube. Maybe, I don't know, because I wasn't hip to that type of shit back then. This is probably 10 years ago now. You feel what I'm saying? So
2016.
Yeah.
Man, but no, it definitely caught my eye. You say but that ain't like no merch you selling or nothing. No, you ain't wearing it.
When the DVD, when it first came out, I was selling it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I sold a gang of them too. A gang of them. $10 for the T-shirt, $25 for the hoodie. I was banging them, bro. I was banging them like CDs. You hear me?
Believe it, man. You know, he's like either you with him, man. You love him or hate him, man. He's like a polarizing figure.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, they elected him again.
There you go. They did, bro. They did.
Man, I ain't here to talk politics and nothing like that. But get into your story. You know, when I think Chattanooga, you know, me being aware of like the hip hop scene from years ago, not more so recently, but Fam, Carleones, with Down South affiliated, HBGs, etc. Man, Mystic Click, you know, so on and so forth. But you know, you was a part of that era, you know. But you one of the people who was able to go further than just local or regional. Man, you took it nationwide, man. But you always represented Chattanooga.
Always.
You know? Always keep a Chattanooga Lookouts hat on, some Chattanooga merch if it ain't your own merch, you know what I mean? But where did that pride and passion come from? Because it's not like Chattanooga isn't like a Atlanta or LA or Chicago, so on and so forth. But you made it a point, man, everywhere you went, man, to still like promote it and stamp it, man. Like, what motivated you to do that?
Because I took pride in being where I'm from, like all these other people from these major cities do. You know what I'm saying? I always look at it like, when somebody don't know where you from, and you have to tell them that, meaning I go somewhere, they be like, where you? I say I'm from Tennessee. Where you from? Memphis, Nashville? No, I'm from Chattanooga. Where that's at? Down the street from Nashville on the way to Atlanta. This your first time hearing about that, right? They mean I just put it on the map. You get what I'm saying? I took pride in going spot to spot, letting motherfuckers know this is where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I took pride in that, especially because we're a small city. We get looked over. But a lot of the Atlanta artists, when they first get on, they come here to break their records. This is the first spot the label send them to, because it's right up the road. You feel me? So they come here to break their records. They get their first little $2,500, $5,000 shows up here before they become bam. They just never come back and show the love, which I understand it. You know what I'm saying? So we get looked over. And we ain't never had nobody who made it out of here who really just took pride in going in on representing. Yeah, people mention it, you feel me, but just going in and making a stamp for like, man, this is where I'm from right here, and there's nothing else but this is what I'm claiming. We ain't never really had that. You know what I'm saying? So I took pride in doing that. Every celebrity I done been around, every city I done been to, they know where I'm from. Ain't no question about that. Ain't no confusion, none of that shit. They know where I'm from. Yeah.
Man, before you even jump into the rap game, like, and before some of those artists and groups that I mentioned, did Chattanooga have like a hip hop scene or a rap scene? Like when you was coming up, dog?
Yeah, the people who came, who paved the way, who was doing it before I was, you had, before we were, when I was young, we was hearing Big M.O. on the radio. Rest in peace. He just passed away not long ago. Big M.O. Back in the day, Combined Styles, Block Life had an album out called The Unit, which is a compilation of different artists. You had a dude named, you had Real Tight. That was more, that was R&B. And they had a little deal. They had a deal with Warren G label, G-Funk or whatever.
Oh, okay, I ain't know.
Yeah. So you had a few people around here that was doing things before our era just took off. But Big and Mo was probably the first one who I was heard on the radio and thought that he was on because he was on the radio. That was big to be on the radio back then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
And you had New Beginning. They was kids, but you know, there was a kid
group or what?
Yeah, that's the group Usher was a part of before he went solo.
Oh man, can you educate the viewers who may not be familiar? Like talking about Chattanooga, like I think Samuel L. Jackson, Usher. You know, so Usher is originally from Chattanooga. I used to hear him promote Atlanta a lot when I was coming up, man.
Well, that's because he got his record deal down there. You feel what I'm saying? I think it was with LaFace, if I remember right. Yeah. But before any of that right there, before he was a solo, and people in chat all know this. Before he was I think his mama put him on Star Search or something like that. He won that, and that led to his record deal. But before any of that, he was a part of a group here in Chattanooga called The New Beginning. It was 5 of them: Usher, Anthony Bird, Red, Chocolate, and Adrian. It was 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? He just went solo and won that show, and then got his thing. But New Beginning was a kid group. You feel me? I think the album was called. Kids Like to Have Fun, or something. It was something like that, but it was a kid group. You feel me? They had a cassette out. They was being from the store selling the cassettes and shit like that. You feel me? This was way before any found records or any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep.
So he put his work in for sure.
Yeah, you can't take that. Yeah.
Did you have any like run-ins with him back then?
No.
Did you ever see him before you blew up?
No.
After the fact,
I ran into him one time in Atlanta at the Intercontinental Hotel on Peachtree, and I was with BG actually, and we was waiting on our ride to come pick us up to take us to T.I. studio. He happened to come out the hotel, and they saw each other, and they walked up and greeted each other, and I was with him when they did. But as far as me and him having a conversation, no.
Damn. So you think so? You was right there. He probably didn't even know you was from Chattanooga. Or did he know who you were?
No,
Okay.
not at all. No,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay. Man, that's crazy, man. But yeah, for those who tuning in who may not know, you know, Usher, a product of Chattanooga, man. You know.
Yep.
One of the people they say a living legend when it comes to R&B. One of the greatest to do it.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Trendsetter, groundbreaking artist, man. Sold millions and millions of records, man.
Can't take none of that away from him. None of that. Yeah.